Okay, this video we're going to have a look at how to use Seesaw, how we'll log in as a student, and then how we can support our child to access the activities that have been posted through Seesaw and navigate their way around. So the first thing we need to do is open Seesaw. We can either do this on an iPad or tablet by downloading the Seesaw class app, or we can go to app.seesaw.me in our web browser, and then we're in either one of them. We're just going to click I'm a student. We're going to use this section down here, the text code. We paste in our text code that was emailed to each of you as parents toward the end of term 1. Simply put that in there and then press go. And that will take us in to our students' Seesaw profile, Seesaw space. You'll be able to see that it's your child by looking up here in the corner. I've just created an example class with a fictional child, Frankie Farr. He's our student, he's in one class. I can click on here and I can see, there he is again. This is how I also sign out, by clicking on this one. There's a few settings and things in here, but there's not much that needs to be changed, but feel free to have a look around those. Okay, once we're in a couple of areas, we've got this main area here, which will show us the activities, and then we've got this section over here, which helps us navigate. So again, EC, that's just our logo for example class. Logged in as a student. I've got 3 buttons here: Journal, Activities, Inbox. So Journal is the section where, as I, Frankie Farr, complete activities that have been posted by my class teacher, all my completed activities will show up here, and I'll be able to scroll through those over time. I can also click on here and see the different folders that my teacher has set up within our class. They might be science, maths, English, and I would be able to see the work that I have submitted for each of those subjects, organised into each of those folders that way. So that's the journal. In the activities section, this is where new activities that haven't been completed are posted. We can see here the little alert is saying that there's 2 activities that have not yet been completed. And then we've got our inbox. This is where we can get messages from our class teacher. So I've posted one to example class. Hi everybody, welcome to Learning at Home. We'll help you find your way around Seesaw if you have any questions. Also, this little tab here will get you some notifications if there's any being posted. So it's a really easy way that teachers will communicate with children and parents, saying that Zoom meetings might be coming up, maybe posting a few messages saying, look, everyone's doing a great job responding to activities, keep up the great work. It might be a few pointers about how we need to respond to activities, etc. A few different things like that. Okay, we'll go back to activities, and what we'll see is that it shows us the activities that haven't been completed. So here we've got 1, place value practice, or 2, read and write with author Mo Williams. So if you look at place value practice, you can see here there's a little image or icon. That's the template, the example. Then we've got listed instructions. We've also got this button here that says play instructions. So we can go ahead and read these instructions, or we can play instructions. We're going to play this, and most of our teachers will record their instructions as well.
Tap the drawing button or the label button to write your number in the first box. Next, write your number in each of the boxes.
So pretty simple. You can press play, you can hear the instructions come through. I just have my volume down there for a little minute. Okay, once you've read the instructions, we hit add response. Now, when we add response, we still have the opportunity to review our instructions just to remind ourselves of what needs to happen. So we're going to add response, which we've done. Think of a number, tap the draw button or the text label button to write your number in the first box. Write the number in each of the boxes using the draw button or the text button. Tap the record button and say your number using the microphone, and click the tick or the green check 2 times, and that will submit the activity. So let's see how we go. Oops, I've just forgotten where they wanted me to write the number. Think a number, tap the draw label button to write your number in the first box. There we go. Standard form. So we can come down here and use one of these. I might use a pencil. I can change my colour over here. I'm going to write the number 7 because it's the key number. Remember, I'm doing this on my computer, so it might be a little bit squiggly. 7 says it wants expanded form, so I might put 72 there, just so we can help. Then it says expanded form. Well, I might go over here and I'll have a look at this example and hopefully be able to see what that would look like. So standard form, expanded form, base 10 drawing, word form. Okay, we can do that. So expanded form, I'm still just using this draw button, would be 70 plus 2. Base 10 drawing, well, that's going to be looking something like this. These can be my 10s, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and these can be my 1s, little squares here. So 10 groups of 7 and 2 1s, 72. In word form, I'm just going to change this. I'm going to click the text button here. In the word form, I'm going to type in 72. Oops, I'm supposed to have one of those in it. All right, we'll click here. I can change the style, make it look a little bit different, change the alignment, all those sorts of things. Make it look in comic, that's a bit stylish. All right, if I just click off, I can move this down into here. Done. And again, you can play with all these sorts of things and mess around with the colours. Right, once I've finished that, we'll have a look at some of the other things we could do over here. This is a microphone, so I could click on that, record my voice if I wanted to. We could take a photo of something. So maybe I've done the piece of work on a piece of paper at home. I could use that camera button to then take a photo of my work that I've done using a pencil and a piece of paper, and that would automatically get uploaded into Seesaw. Or I can click this one here and add some shapes and fancy up the background and things. But these 3 tools here are the key ones. So we can take a photo of something that we've done a hard version of or an analog version of. We can voice record. We can use the text tool as well. And then underneath, we've got these ones here, which this one is just select something. This one is our drawing or pencil. Here, similar, but it's basically meant to be a pen, I think. This one's like a highlighter texter thing. Not completely sure what this one is. Let's find out. There we go. It deletes things. Don't really like that, so I'm going to come up here and press undo. And here's a rubber, so we can get rid of this sort of stuff. But I'm going to undo that as well. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with the work that I've created. So now I'm going to come over here to the green check, press tick once, and there it is, uploaded. So I've now uploaded a response to the place value practice activity, and that's waiting for teacher approval. So all of the tasks that we upload will have to have your teacher, your child's teacher, will have to tick off and say, yep, that's appropriate and can be shared up onto our Seesaw page. A couple of important things to remember there. Individual child's work is not visible by other children. So what I've just put up here as Frankie Farr would not be visible by any other child in my class, unless your class teacher is deliberately setting a task that they wish for children to all make shared responses to. But the vast majority, 95% of activities, will be specific activities like this that are only visible to your child and your child's teachers. So that's important to note. Okay, so you notice that as I've uploaded this, it's taken me back here to my journal, which is where we'll see all those completed ones scroll up. I could then leave a comment if I thought, oh, I forgot to say something. I could then click comment, type something or record something. Or if I needed to, I could go back and edit it. Your child's teacher might leave their own comment here on your child's work with a little bit of feedback for them, or they might record some feedback for your child, and that will all be there. Or perhaps they might edit it themselves and highlight some things and do a little video over the top of it for you to see. And all those are feedback pieces that get put together for your child. They'll be you'll get notified of those, or your child will, through the Seesaw platform. Okay, if we want to contribute anything else to Seesaw, we can always go add and post some of our own work using these things. But at the moment, the key thing is to be responding specifically to the activities that are being shared for us. Something important here, that in some of these, you might say an instruction like this: watch and read along with the video of the Elephant and Piggy book. We are in a book by Mo Williams. So if we were to do that and click this link, it will take us to an external site. In this case, it's taking us to YouTube. And there's someone reading the book. Off they go. So if that happens, we then need to remember to then navigate back to Seesaw so we can complete the task. So for this task, it's asking us to take a video of you reading your story. Read aloud with lots of expression. So that's something that you would, again, if we add response, you would need to click here, video. You'll see a picture of me, I dare say. There it is. And I would sit there and read a book. And then again, we click submit and click the green tick once we've completed our work. So that's the basic rundown of how your child uses Seesaw, and hopefully gives you a little bit of an understanding of how to use Seesaw as well. Remember, we're happy to help if you get stuck or your child gets stuck. Email your class teacher, or if it's a technical issue, you can always contact us via our school website, Technical Issues for Learning at Home contact form. Thank you.